a risk. It's a great strike from Morgan Rogers, 47 yards out. And the goalkeeper, again, who I told you is a backup goalkeeper for a reason. He had one great game. There's so many of them played this game in a long time. There's so many of them that train well. And everyone goes, oh, that guy should start. And they come in because someone gets sent off. One game, they do well. Second game, they do okay. Third game, show you exactly who they are. Little mistake, Jude Bellingham scores. That's exactly what it is.
Oh,
so great, Norway, story was fantastic. Wish you all the best in your development and what you're doing. England, I wouldn't even say march on. Gamble on, little bit by little bit, or as they call it out here, roly-poly on, and just hope to get through to the next round and see, come on, Switzerland. Let's hope for a Switzerland win, because playing like that against any of the big boys leaves me nervous.
Well, the other positive is not only Jude Bellingham with the goals, but he also survived getting a yellow card. That means he is available, Nigel, for the next game.
Massive, massive. You know, we talked about it. We've had debates there before where people said, Grella as well said it, like, Harry Kane's your most important player. And I said, no, I disagree. I said, Jude Bellingham's the one. Jude's the catalyst. When
you also said Morgan Rogers should be started.
No, I didn't say he should be started. I didn't say he should be started. I said if this World Cup starts, before the World Cup started, I said Tuchel showed us that he really likes more than Rogers. I said I wouldn't be surprised if Rogers started ahead of Jude. But Jude's come in, obviously, and done well. And Thomas Tuchel said, pardon?
Blown us away.
He's blown us away. And then obviously the next thing is there's been conversation a while back about, oh, if Harry Kane's not England captain, who the next England captain to be? And everyone says Declan Rice. For me,
no chance.
Jude Bellingham is the next England captain. He should be the next England captain, not just because of his performance in this tournament, but everything about him. You love to play with players like that, with that edge, that belief, knows who he is, the desire, wants to do well, but also wants to challenge players around him to do well also. Fantastic performance by him again. Saved England.
But on the other end of the spectrum, even though it's very much half full for us, we're through to the next round. You think that was the only good thing about England today, Grella, the fact that they've advanced?
The good news is you have 2 games left, right? Semi-final, final, and you can actually win a World Cup first time since 1966. That's a positive. You're competing. You're finding ways to win. Bad news is you're not very good at football. You're not good with the ball. You're not good in transition. You leave unbelievable spaces in between the lines. It was not by my standard, because I'm happy with whoever wins, but by English standards. A really poor performance. Really poor performance. The impressive part is how poor you are and able to get away with the win. It's like having the world's ugliest daughter and saying, oh, you're so beautiful, baby. Yeah, you're beautiful. Don't listen to what anyone's telling you. You're beautiful.
Why does it get more and more personal?
It's just, let's call a spade here. That was embarrassing, the way you got through that game. I mean, you made Norway look like world beaters in that game. So the credit is, 2 more games, you can win a World Cup. Credit to you. You have unbelievable superstars in the team, in Kane and Bellingham, and they showed that. But through facets of the game, not good enough at all. By the way,
the best
first goal
still be to come.
By the way, first ball hits the camera, right? There's a chip in the ball now. There's not a chip in the ball. On Tuesday, they put the chip in. On Wednesday, they take it out. On Thursday, they put it back in. Right? Okay, fine. The goal comes from the goalkeeper. Troy called him out before the game. You know, we're saying, oh, he's so great. Troy says, no, he's a second goalkeeper. He knocks the ball down into it. And then what about the goal taken away for Norway as well? So a lot of talking points. But again, you're there. So congratulations, I suppose.
It's fair to, like, Troy's points are right. Like, our performances haven't been great. But it's to the point now where you've got to say to yourself, if we're expecting England to go into the next 2 games, or whether it's the next 2 games we get to be the England we wanted to see, it's not going to happen. We've seen enough body of work where I think, for me, this is what we're going to get from England.
But we've also on the other side of that seen England play amazing football in all
I think the argument isn't that. I think you're right. I think this is who we are.
This is who we are for this tournament.
But I think the thing that frustrates myself, and I'm going to talk for you, Gunnar, in this situation is, like when Poppy said, the next one. They keep telling you this performance is going to come, but also, it might not. So for as much as it might come and the players might play 8, 9 out of 10 across the board and will show all the great qualities, it could be a day where you play 6 out of 10. Just as easy, because the spaces between the lines are huge. Wide areas, we are average at best. When it's 0-0, we are playing with the shackles on, and again, they told us they're going to play front-footed football. So there's so many question marks based on what you said to what you see versus the result. The results are brilliant. We keep winning. But again, Norway, who Haaland was probably worst game of the tournament, brought him off when they were chasing a goal. they still had 10 shots in the game. Still had 10 shots in the game. So we don't dominate a game, we don't control a game. And then also the changes, in my opinion, we get away with it. Bring it off Declan Rice. At one point, we had Reece James as a holding midfielder, Elliot Anderson up. Then we take off Konza, put Reece James at right back, and we just keep changing all these different things. And it's like, we're getting away with it. I don't care if we win the World Cup, by the way. If we win the World Cup, great. Give him a statue, Thomas Tuchel. But